Hello everybody. We're going to try and put some of our training into work and doing the song Mean Woman Blues by Roy Orbison. I'm going to set up the keyboard like I've been trying to teach you. Starting from the right hand side, I'm going to choose piano out of the voices, because that's going to be one of my instruments that I'm going to play to begin with. I want the grand piano out of the 10 that they have there. I'm also going to come over here and choose organ, because I'm going to have a little organ in the where I do a little bit of a lead. So I'm going to choose a rocker organ. You can see, and without the octave on button, this is what it would sound like. So I like this sound here, because it's nice and deep and ready to go. My choir chorus. Here's another choir here, and here's another one. There's 2 pages of choirs, but this is the one that I like for this particular song. So I've chosen my organ that I'm going to play, and all I'm going to do is push a button and my organ is ready to go, because I've already pre-selected it. The piano, the same, and the choir is the same. Now for the vocalizer, of course, I'm going to have to change that to last so that I can talk and not be getting a lot of reverb as when I'm talking to you. I'm going to come down to there, make sure that my octave button is on, like I just showed you what the difference was. So I want that on. Now I'm coming down to the key stop button. Make sure that that's on, so that as soon as I start, and then this is going to be in the key of G, by the way, that kicks off. So that's octave, it's on. Now coming over, continuing on over, then I'm going to come to the 2 buttons that select the beats per minute that I want to do the song in. This particular song is done at 160. That's the one that I'm comfortable with. And I don't do too many fast songs, but some of the songs you have to do sort of close to the speed of what they were normally made at to make them sound good. So I'm going to change this to 160 beats per minute by looking at my screen here. And I'm going to press both buttons at one time to lock it in there. Now I'm going to come over to the styles, and I want to do this in rock and soul style. So I'm going to push rock and soul and rock and soul. And out of the rock and soul, I want to find, let's see, according to my instructions here, I want R blues 3. So now I'm going to page up and down until I find R blues 3. There's 3 pages. So I found R blues 3. I push the active button for it. And now I've come down here onto my instructions. I got the right hand all done. I'm not going to use no intro. I've set the speed, but I got to remember that the ending I want to push number 3. So this is something that you have to try to remember, because you won't have a time probably to go back and read it over again. So sort of set it in your mind when you start doing your songs. And now I'm going to continue over here. I don't have to worry about my fill buttons, my intro buttons, because I'm not going to use, well, I'm going to use a fill, but I'm not going to use the intro or the intro buttons, with the exception of the end. And I have to push number 3. I'm going to come up here and make sure I'm not in transposed position to give you an idea what the difference in the sound is. Here's what G sounds like normally. This is real G. Now let me put it in a piano, put it in an instrument, I should say. Okay, now I'm going to press the button 1 time, the transposer button down, the cursor down 1 time. You can hear it going down. Now I'll bring it back up to where it's regular G. I can go up. Whatever satisfies you and whatever fits your voice. So that's what's great about this keyboard, but most keyboards have that feature anyhow. But for this song here, the transposer is turned off. I've got everything all set, I believe. And now I'm going to see, and now I'm going to change my vocalizer so that I have the reverb and everything that I want to have. But remember, you're going to see my hands moving. When you see my hand go over to the right, over to this side of the keyboard, that's what I'm either going to, with this hand or this hand, don't matter what I'm working with, I'm going to hit the vocalizer so that I have a background, as you will hear. And also, when you're going to see me flip between piano, choir, and then the organs, changing what the sound is on my right hand. So let's give this a shot and see what you think. This is the key of G, and there's no lead. G, G, I want you to get in the habit of, so you get in the right key. G, 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 G. Okay, before you start doing the song, you got your mind all activated for the G sound. You'll be surprised. That's going to help you out. I've got a woman mean as she can be. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Oh, but I ain't seen no more mean as me.
Here's my honesty, old Gary Lee flip. I got a woman, be that she can be. Summertime, I think they almost needed me. Well, I ain't bragging, it's understood. Everything I do, well, I sure do it good. Well, I got a woman, be that she can be.